Three, two, one. This is the Phantom of Many Topics. Today is August 28th, 2022. We are at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum in downtown Kansas City. Let's do the touring walk. So, originally, black people were not allowed to play with the white people in baseball leagues, so they had to create their own. 1863, the new pastime. And they created their own league. It was a league of their own, separate but equal. Okay, and then this is one of the early teams, the Pioneers. And then drawing the line. And then, you got great independent leagues. And during World War I, we just went to the World War I Museum in the other part of downtown Kansas City. So, and then 1920s, Kansas City Monarchs, which is the local team here. You got the Chicago Giants, Cuban Stars, St. Louis Giants. Oh, look, it's a statue of Rube Foster. Rube Foster himself. Wow, what a great statue. And the Black Sox, Baltimore Black Sox. I think I went to their museum a long time ago, but that was long before the smartphone era, so I didn't have any photography. And then you're allowed to walk in this baseball diamond. I was a baseball fan before I was a soccer fan. And speaking of soccer, say hello to Chelsea Perspective, our good friend, and our sponsor for this evening, Michael Chapman, Chapman Chevrolet. Okay, and so Kansas City Monarchs uniform, right here, Kansas City. What team did Satchel Paige play for? I don't know. Oh, look, in 1927, they actually took a tour of Japan. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Okay, and then you got the Grays. You had the Southern Negro League. You had the Giants. There were the Golden Years. And then the Havana team, Havana, Cuba. And then you had the clown teams. The clown teams. And then this one is a trophy. And then over here, Satchel Paige, legend of Satchel Paige. I think the first time he actually played in the major leagues was I think he turned 41. Memory serves. He was really old by the time he got to the majors. He played for a while. This is his team, the Redbirds. Or was that somebody else? Oh, that was his team, huh? Okay, so that was the legend of Satchel Paige. And then you had the clown players here. Okay, oh, look, this is life on the road. They were not allowed to stay in the white hotels, so they had to stay in what they call the green list rooms. Was it called the Green Book or whatever? Okay, so that was Mr. Dobbs. Okay, and here's some more memorabilia from the past. And then, ooh, what's this? Is that a barber shop in there? Oh, let's go around the corner. This was Max Barber Shop. Oh, look, it's Max Barber Shop right here in Kansas City. Wow. Okay. And then Leroy Satchel Paige versus the East Chicago Giants. So I guess they were East Chicago. Kansas City Monarchs. That was the local team here. The hometown teams. I'll pull back so you can see better. Pull back. And then here's a turnstile. Division 154. Last recruit to be seeded. II White Works. II Rock. Okay. You would not understand what I just said unless you went through Navy boot camp at Great Mistakes. Okay, so these are some of the more famous people, including our favorite man, Ernie Banks, hero of the Chicago Cubs. Okay, so of course we know that Jackie Robinson was the very first player to enter the major leagues. His team debut with the Dodgers, April 1947. And there are plenty of movies and books and everything written about him. And then Larry Doby, Mr. Doby, was the first American leaguer. And then you had some early ones. Minnie Mosono, Ernie Banks, debut. September 53, breaks the Chicago barrier for blacks in Chicago Cubs. And then there's some more famous ones that later on they came and Satchel Paige and Jackie Robinson and Josh Gibson. Josh was one of the big famous ones as well. Only Satchel Paige was known more than Josh Gibson, who was very famous. Very famous. And then here's this Monarchs uniform, Dodgers uniform. Here's, is that a Yankees uniform? Dedicated, okay, here's a replica of a Dodgers uniform. And of course, the movie 42 that starred Chadwick Boseman, who played the Black Panther. So here's some famous women. Connie Morgan. You got Tony Stone and Mimi Johnson. Everybody knows Mimi Johnson. Okay. And so we're gonna just take a look here, and this is some of their uniforms. Okay. More uniforms. The Eagles. Okay. And then this is the Eagles. Okay. Oh, that was a lady. Effa Manley. She was a lady, so the other one was a dude. Okay. And this is Mr. Biaz. And Leroy Satchel Paige, who played for the Monarchs. Okay. The Redbirds must have been a minor league team he played for. That sounds like St. Louis. So he played in the Negro leagues. He played in Cleveland AL, and then St. Louis AL, and then Kansas City in '65. I think when he joined, he was like already like 40-something years old, 41 or something crazy. Okay. Oh, age 42. Okay, age 42. So he was pretty old already when he joined. What a hoot it would have been if he had been allowed to play earlier in his life. And then, oops, sorry. Okay, and then here's a nice little emblem we can focus on. And this is a local favorite, John Buck O'Neill, from 1911 to 2006. And, okay, so this is the end of the area. We're heading out to, these are all the signed baseballs I'm nearing 10 minutes, and so we're just going to end the film right here. This is probably the end of our video tour of Kansas City. I'm glad I came here. I was at the World War I Museum earlier, and now I came here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Goodbye.